Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Also brought to you by Hall & Sons Auto Care, Jennings Auto Parts, Berea Ace Hardware, Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue, Kingston Shell and ABR Auto Recyclers, Chad Tate with Shelter Insurance, Mike's Hike and Bike, and Whitaker Bank. Thanks to those sponsors. Well, a former local state champion basketball player is now behind bars, charged with manslaughter. According to the Richmond Police Department, on June the 28th, officers responded to Jason Drive, where a deceased male had been discovered. Detectives were called to the scene and initiated an investigation into the cause of death. Police say that during the investigation, detectives allegedly recovered evidence to indicate a drug overdose that was the cause of the death. Also recovered by detectives was evidence identifying the person suspected of selling the deadly drug to that victim. Following a short foot chase on Tuesday, July 13th, 26-year-old Nathaniel Quan Taylor of Richmond was taken into custody. Taylor was arrested and charged with fleeing and evading police second degree and leaving the scene of an accident. Detectives later spoke to Mr. Taylor and subsequently charged him with manslaughter second degree. If you have any information related to illegal drug trafficking, RPD says you can contact them anonymously at 859-623-1714. That is the drug tip line, and leave a message, or you can email drugs@richmond.ky.us. Well, during last night's Richmond City Commission meeting, the controversial proposal to rezone and annex 422 acres at Goggins Lane and Barnes Mill Road passed by a 3-2 vote. Commissioner Jim Newby and Mayor Robert Blythe casted the no votes. Commissioner Newby voiced concerns over traffic congestion issues, and Mayor Blythe said his no vote was purposeful and a message to the many in the area of the residents that had concerns over the changes at that area. The Ramsey family hopes to develop the farms at Barnes Mill over several years and through 6 different phases. Regarding other businesses, from Tuesday night, the commission approved spending $25,000 on a downtown redevelopment project that will include market workshops, market analysis, and strategic planning. The city also approved $37,553 for the redesign and maintenance of the city's website. The winner of the bid for the website is out of Kansas, so they will operate remotely and offer technical support and many other amenities to the city's web space. Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams was one of 4 witnesses to appear before a U.S. House of Representatives committee Monday for a meeting on elections. During the hearing, Adams urged Congress to leave the responsibility of running elections to the states. The sweeping voting bill rights passed, known as S1, including provisions that would mandate states offer 15 consecutive days of early voting, expand early voting, and establish automatic voter registration. Well, a man is in the hospital with serious injuries after a driver ran into part of the Greyhound bus station on West New Circle Road in Lexington. The incident occurred shortly before 11 a.m. on Tuesday. Police say the female driver explained that her foot had slipped off the brake as she accelerated. This resulted in the accident where she hit a man that was standing outside the bus station. Fire crews had to work most of the morning to stabilize the front of the facade of that station. Well, this past Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, head coach for the EKU men's basketball team stopped by to talk to Michael Watkins and Samantha Burford about the youth basketball camp he hosts, as well as the excitement the university is feeling heading into the first season as part of the Atlantic Sun Conference.
Moving into the A-Sun, it just seems like there's so much momentum right now with EKU athletics. Just talk about what it's been like for you going through this process and seeing all the momentum and the
especially
fan
after
support.
the caravan,
Yeah,
and all that momentum swing.
So the caravan was unbelievable.
I mean, our numbers were up like, I don't know, Robert
Yeah.
knows all the numbers, but they exploded, and there's so much excitement. And then we did the deal over here at Buffalo
Yeah.
Wild Wings, and it was booming. If it wasn't raining, guys, that night, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
this whole area would have been covered with people. So there's tons of excitement. Our players are excited. The fans are excited. I'm excited, and the staff's excited. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be different.
Right.
But I love how we're being proactive.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you've got to be in this industry.
Well, I think the most exciting thing to me, we know how good you guys were last year, but it seems like there's a ton of new players coming in. You look at Braxton, the other transfers you've got in, Deshaun Jackson coming in, and then you get Jamaru back, who missed almost the entire season, if not the entire season last year. So talk about that and the roster turnover and what that's been like experiencing that.
So the transfer portal happened to us. It
Yeah.
happened to everybody in the country. We lose Wendell Green and Trey King. Love them both. I'm proud of them. I hugged them and told them I'm always going to be cheering for them, but we have to look forward, and we didn't want to get into a situation where we're rebuilding.
Yeah.
So we got into a situation where we reloaded. But then if you look at our team, we got Michael Marino coming back,
Right.
who is on pace to be top 10 in about every category in school history. He'll be a Hall of Fame player. We got Cooper Robb coming back. He set the EKU record, most steals in the game last year versus High Point. They got a good coach,
Yep.
Tubby. We got Jamal Brown coming back. He's like 400 points away from being top 10 in school history and scoring. We got Kurt Lewis coming back, who, a lot of times last year with Kurt, he got overshadowed by Wendell, but Kurt was a freshman too, started every single game for us, averaged double figures. So I love the core group we got coming back, and then you sprinkle in the guys we got. So here's a cool thing. All right. And I don't know what this is going to be like this year. If you took the experience and the age number of our guys right now, with our average age is 22, if you compared it against 357 teams last year, we would have been number 22 in the country in age.
Wow.
So I'm saying that with a lot of excitement. I hope I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't come back to get me. But we're an older, mature team with a lot of, a lot of guys that
No, that's
played
what
in
you
big
want.
games. Yeah. Those teams are what win in March.
Let's talk about the camp. So camp started
Yeah,
today, right?
today.
Let's talk about
Yep.
that. And if somebody didn't come today, can they still come tomorrow and get involved in the camp?
Yeah, we go Monday through Friday. Obviously, today was day one. It was awesome. Everybody wants something to do.
Yeah.
And then it gives the youth in the community a chance to work with our guys and our
Right.
players. We have, I think, 151 campers. We go 8:30 to 12. We have fun. The biggest thing, look, it's not if we can help you become a better shooter, passer, rebounder, all that. We're going to work on that. But we want to show you how much fun basketball is, and just we want them to love the game when they leave camp.
Now, what ages? Any ages?
4 through rising 7th graders.
Okay. Well, Michael and I were talking about even the, the launch that you all had over here at Buffalo Wild Wings. You were going table to table to talk to people. I mean, football,
Yeah.
pro throw. I mean, everybody was going around. McFadden, Matt.
Just creating
everybody
relationships.
was going
Yeah.
around creating the relationships with our community and just talking about their favorite sport and telling stories. And it was just a great evening by everybody. And when you get to bigger schools, sometimes you don't always have that
Yeah.
close camaraderie where you guys want to get out and talk to the people.
Yeah, no question.
And it was great.
It was great, and when I run for governor, that's why I'm practicing.
All right, that's Coach Hamilton, folks, of the EKU men's basketball team. Follow at EKU Hoops on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to stay up to date with everything that they are doing as they get ready for their first season in the Atlantic South.
Michael, for that story. In Somerset, a standoff Tuesday morning ended peacefully with the arrest of 43-year-old Brett Copel. According to officers, Copel had been wanted on several outstanding warrants. As a result, Tuesday, police went to a home on Monticello Street where they observed the suspect inside that house. Copel allegedly refused to communicate with the officers because of his failure to comply. Police say they obtained a search warrant and entered the house where they located Copel hiding in a closet. He was wanted on 2 warrants for probation violation. Drivers who use Kentucky 577 in Owsley County will need to find an alternate route during daytime hours. The road will be closed several days to repair a pavement break. The project location is at mile point .83 between Clay County line and Kentucky 11. The road will be closed from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Monday through Wednesday, July 12th through the 14th. Drivers can use Kentucky 1315, Kentucky 846, and Kentucky 11 through Island City as an alternate route. With that, we're going to go to our first break of the day. We'll be right back with more news and COVID numbers here on WBON TV.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
The mission at H2 Health is to create a healthcare environment where their employees and clients love to be. They offer a wide range of services including physical therapy, occupational therapy, a chronic pain program, wellness and fitness programs, dry needling, and more. H2 Health is here to get you back in the game and feeling your best with locations in Richmond, Berea, and more. Visit h2health.com to learn more and get started today at H2 Health.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus, they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
To the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with help from Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Bishop's Small Engine Repair will service your mower and power equipment North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Affordable heating and air for all your heating and air needs. Call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning at 779-0122. Bluegrass Marble and Granite at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all of your remodels and fabrication needs. Davis and Powell Funeral Home in Berea has the best aftercare in the business when every detail counts. Remember, Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Also brought to you by Hall & Sons Auto Care, Jennings Auto Parts, Berea Ace Hardware, Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue, Kingston Shell, ABR Auto Recyclers, Chad Tate with Shelter Insurance, Mike's Hike and Bike, and Whitaker Bank. Golfers across the area are preparing for the 2021 Colonel Club Golf Classic, which will be held July 16th at the University Club at Arlington. There will be 2 sessions again this year. Registration for the first session will begin at 8:30 a.m. with a shotgun start at 9 a.m. Registration for the second session will be open at 1:30 p.m. with a shotgun start at 2 p.m. Food will be provided after each session. The entry fee is $160 per individual, including golfers, golf cart, dinner at the round, food and beverages throughout the day, and a special Colonel Club Golf Classic gift. There is a special $90 rate for players under the age of 30. Whole sponsorships are $260 and include 1 golfer. Individuals not participating in a golf event are able to sponsor a hole for just $125. EKU Athletics and the Office of Development and Alumni Relations cooperate each summer to host the annual Colonel Club Golf Classic in order to raise financial support and awareness for EKU student athletes. The 2021 Colonel Club Golf Classic is presented by Kentucky Bank and Stockyards Bank. Looks like a good time there. The Richmond Parks and Recreation Department is bringing a new initiative to the city Park and Play. As part of a drive to bring more recreation and wellness access to underserved communities, the development will be visiting various locations across Richmond over the next few weeks with a van containing multiple types of fun and engaging activities. This idea is built off the growing nationwide movement of mobile recreation units, a chance for communities who have current difficulty accessing traditional recreation opportunities to become more engaged. This program will be targeted for children between the ages of 3 and 12 years old, but families are welcomed to attend. It will be every Thursday at rotating parks and other important community locations. The dates and times and locations are as follows. Tomorrow, the 15th, they will be at Smith Village Community Center from 1 to 3. Thursday, July 22nd, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Camp Catalpa Park. And Thursday, July 29th, 1 to 3 p.m. at Robinson Terrace Playground. Park and Play will consist of activities such as board games, sports, and craft activities. Park and Play will promote active living and healthy eating by providing play equipment and healthy snacks at each stop. By developing this program, the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department is taking yet another step towards becoming more in line with the overarching principle of inclusivity. One of the biggest issues facing underserved and lower socioeconomic communities is inadequate access for recreational or wellness opportunities. So by investing in developing a mobile recreation unit, the department is going to these communities to serve them rather than hoping they come in on their own. The intention is to grow this program further to establish more locations across Richmond, targeting various groups and communities. Park and Play is completely free and there is no cost to attend or participate. Park and Play is developed to be as inclusive towards differently abled individuals as possible so as to foster interactions between all groups of people. Great plan there. Well, this summer, the free Shakespeare in the Ravine event hosted by the Appalachian Shakespeare Center at Eastern Kentucky University returns, featuring live in-person production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. The outdoor performances will take place at 7:30 p.m. on July 22nd through the 24th and July 29th through the 31st in the Ravine on EKU's main campus. Admission is free to the public and open to all ages. This production will showcase puppetry and feature hand and rod puppets, body puppets, and even giant puppets. According to the center, some of the puppets are almost 15 feet tall and controlled by multiple puppeteers. Drivers who use Kentucky 394, Davis Creek in Breathitt County need to prepare for a road closure on Saturday, July 17th. The highway will be blocked at milepoint 7/10 for a replacement of a drainage pipe. The location is 7/10 of a mile from Kentucky 378 intersection. Work will begin around 8 a.m. and should be completed by 4:30 p.m. During this time, the road will be closed to all through traffic. No detour is available at this section of Kentucky 394 is a dead-end highway. Motorists should plan their trips accordingly. Provisions will be made should emergency vehicles need to access the areas beyond that closure point. Around 30 vehicles use this portion of Kentucky 394 each day. In case of inclement weather, the closure will be postponed till a more suitable date. With that, we're going to go to our second break of the day. We'll be right back here on WBON TV.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
The mission at H2 Health is to create a healthcare environment where their employees and clients love to be. They offer a wide range of services including physical therapy, occupational therapy, a chronic pain program, wellness and fitness programs, dry needling, and more. H2 Health is here to get you back in the game and feeling your best with locations in Richmond, Berea, and more. Visit h2health.com to learn more and get started today at H2 Health.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus, they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON TV. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis and Powell Funeral Home in Berea. Also brought to you by Hall & Sons Auto Care, Jennings Auto Parts, Berea Ace Hardware, Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Kingston Shell, ABR Auto Recyclers, Chad Tate with Shelter Insurance, Mike's Hike and Bike, and Whitaker Bank. Harrodsburg police are reporting that a collision between a passenger car and a garbage truck has claimed one life. The police report it happened Tuesday afternoon on US 127 in front of the Dairy Queen. The driver of the passenger vehicle, a 61-year-old male, sustained fatal injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. A passenger in the vehicle was transported to Ephraim McDowell Hospital. Their injuries are unknown. The driver of the garbage truck was uninjured, according to reports. Well, the U.S. Census Bureau, by August 16th, is set to release in-depth demographic statistics on the 2020 census that will be used to redraw legislative voting districts. These follow the April 26th release from the first results of the 2020 census that showed that the total population was 331.4 million. The first release determined each state's share of the 435 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. The August data release will provide the first look at the demographic characteristics by the nation, by state, county, and city, down to the census block level, including race and ethnicity, voting age population, occupied and vacant housing units, people living in group quarters like nursing homes, prisons, military barracks, and college dorms. Aside from showing how the ethnic, racial, and voting age makeup of neighborhoods has changed since the 2010 census, these detailed data will be used by most state legislators to redistrict and redraw their political districts for elections. The August release will be in a legacy format that governments used in the 2010 and 2000 census. States will use these files to begin their redistricting efforts. By September 30th, the Census Bureau will make some data available online for a more user-friendly format at data.census.gov. We're going to go on into our incidence rate for the day. Yesterday we had one red county, and that was Livingston County at 26.4. That has gone back down into the orange. They are now at 24.9 over there, all the way on the western part of the state in Livingston County. However, we did gain a red county. Yesterday, Carter County was at 14.9. They have jumped to 25.6, just barely making it into that red category. Around Madison County, everything remains yellow. Estill at 5.1, Powell at 5.8, Montgomery County just barely on the cusp there at 1.5, Clark at 8.7, Fayette at 6.1, Jessamine 4.5, Garrett 4.9, and Rockcastle at 6. Total orange counties throughout the state, looks like about 15 orange counties with the rest yellow. We did have one county that jumped, looks like Anderson has gone into the orange as well. They were yellow as of yesterday and have now gone to just on that cusp again at 10. And with that, we're going to come to the end of another daily community briefing. If you want local news right on your phone, breaking news, weather, and traffic, all you got to do is text WBON to 77,000. That'll get you the latest breaking news from around Madison and surrounding counties. Again, WBON to 77,000. That's it for today. We'll be back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Hope you join us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.